Hello gamers, it's SoftKitty99 and today we're in House Flipper, we're in the HGTV DLC and we're at the house with a sea view, which is one of the new ones that was added with the new expansion. In the last episode we gave it a bit of a clean outside, we added some flowers to our beautiful flower pots and we had a little bit of a think about what we were going to do with the inside of the house, and I hadn't decided whether I want to do anything to the garden or not. So I've had to think about that, and I think we'll leave the front garden completely empty so that children can play ball games and football and things like that on the front part of the grass. And I think this side area here with these two quite big trees, I think we'll keep the two trees and we'll turn this into a small sort of play area, and we might add a couple more. Actually, you can't match these slabs. It would be quite nice to have added a couple more slabs to add like some seating for the adults there. Let's think about that. I don't think there's anything. We can't match that surface exactly because there isn't one in the paving slab that matches it exactly. Which is a little bit of a shame, to be honest. Let's see, what should we do instead? What have we got with the... I kind of want the ones without the edge. Is that the only ones that there are without the edge, like the half-size slabs? I think it is. I think these are the only ones without. So you've got decking, you've got... This is the concrete is the closest, but they don't get that with these. Paving, cobble, decking. Maybe we could go for like white board decking instead of... What colour does it come in? Grey, beech, oak. Yeah, see, I can't do a white. I really want a white. Imagine if we had grey. Let's think this through. Yeah, see, these are slabs. It's just not going to match, is it? But oh, and they're too short. See, two would be too long, one's too short. That's really inconvenient. What I'd really like is a slab identical to that, but these are just not going to work, are they? Okay, right. I don't like those little part boards. That's such a shame that we don't match the decking. Right, let's have a look at the big composite one. And the grey. How big are they? See, this, they don't match the size of this, you see, which is a little bit of a shame, isn't it? If I put just a few of these along here. Now, can we get it to be... Would be really cool if it lines up. Oh, it's not bad. So we'll just put a little bit of outdoor... Oh, that's not quite the right place. It needs to be moved back just a little bit. There, so we've got a small space for the adults, and then we want some furniture for the adults to sit here. Now, let's think about this. What sort of furniture are we going to put out for the adults? I do kind of like this Sammy stuff, I really do. And I seem to use that quite a lot though. How about we try the Meredy for a change? So I'm not using the same thing every time, so Meredy, let's see what there is in that range. So we've got like corners. Oh yes, it's modular, so you can do little sofa things with it. Ooh, I've got an idea. So let's think. If we want the base, is that the, that's the base for that. So we want white, I think. Pillow, I think the flowers is a bit. Oh, that's a nice one. I like the stripy one, and then the single colours. They're quite good as well. Let's think this one through. What should we do? Let's go for the stripes, I think, and then for the legs, let's go for the light grey by now. Right, so what I want to do is I want to put there we go. I want to put like a little sofa thing in the middle. So we want the left, we want the middle. And then we want the right, and we want to make sure that we've got all the right colours, light grey, and then we put this one on the end, if we can line it up. Good job, Kitty. So we've got this lovely sofa, then we want the coffee table, but we want the light legs and the white top, and we're going to put that in front of the middle of the sofa like this. Then we want a couple of like the cherry type things, so we'll have a chair. So let's make sure we've got the matching colours and the light legs, and we'll have a couple of these. We'll put one like that, and oh, can we do that? Can we rotate? Ooh. Like that, and then I want a couple of the like sofa stool things. So let's make sure we match those, and the light legs, and let's add. Oh, we have I'll add one over here, and don't think we've got space for more because we're kind of blocking access over here. We'll leave it at that, I think. I don't want to make it too big a seating area, because I just want it somewhere that people can hang out. Because what I really want is we want the picnic table as well. Picnic table. And I want to do that in the white wood, and I want to put that down the end here, just under the tree, so that you've got lots of seating space here like that. And then I think what we want is some kids furniture. No, we don't want. What we want is the garden, recreation, playground. And now we can decide what we're going to put. I think we're going to go for one of these big play frames. We're going to go for the American elm. We're going to go for red, and we're going to go for blue. And we're going to fit this. Or is that too big? It's a bit big, isn't it? Yeah, I think that's too big. Right, let's have a look what else we've got. I think the Wendy house really is a thing that we really need to go for. Let's use some different colours. So let's go for a mainly pink. What should the things be like? Oh, that's not very. Let's try the different colours and see. That's bright, isn't it? Alright, now these are kind of difficult to fit, aren't they? Because they Let's put the playhouse kind of near the tree like this. You can't put them right up against the fence because then you can't get round to assemble them, so you always have to make sure you leave a little bit of a gap, otherwise it doesn't work. So that's what we need to do, make sure everything gets assembled correctly and we can actually reach around it to make sure it all fits together. So yes, we're definitely doing this as a family home. I just don't want to overdo the garden, but I do want them to have all the things that they want for it as well. Right. Might have been nice to have the play mat under the outdoor gym. Can we do like a surface? Where are the surfaces? What about the play mat? Sports surface. And we put this under the can we put this under the underneath the Wendy house so that it's got an interior? Will it let me do that now? I've put it down. Probably not. No, it won't let me do that now. I've already put it down. Right, so if you do want to put the surface down, I'm not sure as to... Yeah, I probably should have done that before we... Yeah, it doesn't seem to want to let me do that now. Okay, right, so let's think, what else can we put? I just want to put a bit of something in for the kids to like play with, but I don't want to overdo it. I mean, like this swing set thing's much too big to fit. Hang on, we've got swings as a separate item. What could we like do a tyre swing? Maybe we could do like a tyre swing. We can make it in a whitewood. I don't think we've built a tyre swing before. How about that? How about we build the tyre swing? So I do want like some play equipment for the kids, but I don't want to overdo it. I just want something for kids to play on, but I don't really want to overdo it completely. So I just want a little bit of something that they can play with. Maybe a sand pit. Maybe a sand pit. We are near the sea, but there we go. So we've got a Wendy house, we've got a tyre swing, we've got a sand pit, we've got a picnic table, we've got some seating for the parents to be sat there watching the kids playing, and I think we could probably add a barbecue, so we're going to want a slab. Actually, I'm gonna grab. No, we don't. We don't want the wood surface to put a barbecue on. We want a solid paving slab, don't we? So let's think. What should we go for? We want the big slabs, don't we? How about we go for a? How about we go for something like that? And we put it there like so, and then we get a barbecue to go on it, and then I think that's going to be all we're going to do with the garden, because I don't want to overdo it. Barbecue, is that about right? Oh, it didn't. Recreation. Grills and fire pits. It's called a grill. It's not called a barbecue, it's called a grill. Alright, let's go for the nice expensive one. That's the wrong way around. Let's pop it like that. There we go. So there we go, we've got a barbecue for everybody. Right, so I think that is what I'm going to do with the garden. I don't think we're not going to overdo the garden. I think we're going to keep it fairly simple, not overdo it too much, just make it so that it's got enough stuff for a family to be able to play with. I mean, we don't have that huge a gap in this garden. The actual garden space isn't that big, so if we do too much more than that, you really are kind of stuck. I mean, you could put a bit of a flower bed and stuff down the front here, but I want to leave it open so that there's like space for the kids to play in. And then you could put like a vegetable patch down the side and down the back, but it's quite a narrow strip of ground. It's got a very big house that utilises most of the ground, and just doesn't leave an awful lot of space, so I don't want to overdo it too much. We've got a splash of colour there with those planters. We've got our garden. Right, so if we now take a look inside the house itself, I think the first room that I want to start work on is this little open space here. So originally I was thinking we could either make it an office space or we could do something for the kids. I'm thinking we make this like a bit of a playroom for the kids to be in. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to start with some paint. And alright, so we have to go here for paint really. There wasn't really any new paint in the expansion. So we want it to be kid friendly, so I kind of want to colour in there, but I don't know if I really want to overwhelm it with colour. Do we go for a really bright colour or do we go for something quite gentle, because we're thinking kids? So do you know, I think I might go for the ice blue because it's quite bright, but I don't think it's overwhelming. So let's paint, because kids are really not going to be fond of all this panelling, are they? So let's start where the stairs are going to be. Oh, I painted that one, so let's paint. Might get a little splash of colour that you can see from the outside as well, like that. Not sure that that was a good idea, but there we go. We made a little bit of a mistake with one side, so let's do it. You can start to see a little bit of a splash of colour as you get to the house. Refill the paint roller, please, Kitty. We need to do more painting. And we always make sure that we don't miss doing at the inside. See, that window doesn't look completely clean, but it won't let me clean it, so there we go. So I think for a kid's room that looks much better than the brown wooden panelling. So let's paint around here, and then we'll turn this into a space. It's not a huge area for a living area, but it's enough for a small playroom, I think, for the kids to have a little bit of space that they can just mess up. And then you can still kind of have the adults upstairs, so there's a quieter space and a louder space for playing. So if the kids want to be separate, or if the adults have got friends over and stuff, then the kids have got somewhere to go to play downstairs. Just always nice to have that little bit of a privacy and that extra space, isn't it? Right, so that's where the room becomes the hallway. So let's make sure we finish this bit first, like so. Take those. Now, do we continue up the side of the stairs with this? Can we do that? Yeah, I think we will. We might need to buy another pot of the blue though if we're going to run it all the way up the side of the stairs as well. Yeah, that's empty. So we need another pot of that blue paint. And one more, and then I think that's the stairs done. Now, the next question is, do we continue the blue? Which I think we might bring it into this. This is like, these passageways are like made into lots of small rooms, aren't they? As this is like a tiny little square room on its own, and then there's another passage here. So let's do this little tiny square room off here in the blue. And then we might do the rest of the passage in a different colour. Let's think this through. I don't want to overdo the blue. So that was... there, I think that's that. Right, so then I think we will... Actually, do we stay with the same blue? Oh, let's stay with the same blue down the passageway, shall we? I should probably move the paint pot. Kind of making it uniform, aren't I? Let's move the paint pot down. It might be too much of the blue, I'm not sure. Maybe the corridor should have been a different colour, but what do you think? Is that too much blue? I think it is. It's too much blue. I want a bit of a paler colour for the rest of the... I mean, we could go for a colour, but I think we want it to be a bit paler. Let's see, what should we go for? We want some light and bright, don't we? But, light and bright. Morning... Oh, no, maybe that's a bit too much. How about faded lemon? Yeah, faded lemon. It's just lighter and brighter. I think the blue is just a little bit too much in a small space like the corridor. I just think we need something a bit brighter. Oh yeah, I think that's nicer. But I do still like the bright blue for the little space where we're going to be having the playroom. I really do like that as a colour. So let's get this yellow into the hallway. Nicer. Nice and bright. Oh yeah, I like that a lot better. So let's remove the brickwork. And then I think I will change this little alcove into the brighter colour as well. And then I think we are about done with the brighter colour. Right, so we need to decide exactly where the changeover is. Now, do we leave the underside here, or do we change that to the yellow? I think we change that to the yellow there and there. There we go, so that can go as well. So now I think we could use either a piece of furniture or something at the end of that corridor. So if we think about what is there that would be good in that end space. I think I want some sort of cupboard, but I don't want it to be too... maybe we do a bookcase. Can we fit a bookcase in? Yeah, I think that might work. And then I also think we could use some of the pictures. Yeah, I just want to add a little bit of colour into the hallway space. And maybe a plant, though there isn't really any lighting in the hallway, so the plant will probably not survive well, so that's probably not a good thing to do. Probably plants is not a great place I mean, if you were really doing a house, I think the plants would look great there, but you would need lighting, and we haven't really got lighting, so that's a little awkward for that particular spot, isn't it? Right, so accessories, kids. So now what we need to start thinking about is what we're gonna do. I think we're gonna put, can I put you up here? No, let's put you here then. Can't quite reach that top step without standing on something. I just want to add a few little bits here and there. I don't want to go like crazy with tons and tons of things. I just want to put a few bits to give the impression of it being a kid's thing, you see. So let's get a... Yeah, okay, I think that's not bad. I think that's okay. Let's see. A bottle in the bottom, right, so I've not added tons, but just enough to make it like a kid's space. It's kids' space, we're kids, we've got stuff. And then we're going to need a sofa, furniture and a sofa, and a nice, like, fluffy sofa. Is fluffy sofa a good thing to say? Maybe not, right? No, it's not the right words, alright, we want something a bit... See, I've made the room blue. I don't really want to make the sofa blue, but I don't want to... How about a grey on? Maybe. There we go. So we've got a bit of a sofa space for if the parents want to be in the area, but this is mostly going to be all about the kids. So, accessories. Is there anything extra for the kids in this one? Yes, there is, with the doll's house. Let's have the doll's house. I want the doll's house. So I'm going to put the doll's house which way around. I'm going to put it that way around so that you can see inside it. And then we've got a stroller and a doll. Actually, I might try and put the doll on the table or something. Right, so we want the kids' furniture. Actually, is the kids furniture in the kids' stuff now, or is it under? Is the actual furniture in the kids section, or is that? So I was just thinking there's a kids table and chairs. I was just wondering if we should like grab. Actually, can I put like the step there like that so the kids can grab it when they need it? Yeah. Yeah, I kind of want the table in that corner, the kids' table. Where's the kids' table? Where's the kids' table? Is the table just under furniture table? Why is the kids' table not in... Why are the kids' tables not in the kids' section? There's the kids' table. There we go. That should be in the kids section. I really think that should be in the kids section. It's too much blue. I don't like all that blue. I don't know what colour to make it now. Oh, how about the dark blue, just to make it look a bit different. Right, that's better. That's what I wanted. Now I want the chair. Chair. Kiddie's chair. Where's the kid's chair? Where is it? Where are you hiding, kid's chair? Where are you hiding, kid's chair? There they are. Stools or chairs? Ooh. So we'll have a blue one. We'll have a pink one. I'll have a couple of the stools, I think. We'll have orange. Let's put you in the corner. We'll have... how about yellow? And how about a green? There we go. Right, now, I think if we pick up the doll, can we put her on the table? And then let's go for the kids stuff again. So accessories and kids, and then we'll look what items we've got. We don't have enough space for a teepee. How big is the explorer tunnel? Oh, I like that. Can we put that in the garden? Yeah, cool. I like that. Oh, they're kind of cool, aren't they, these things? Oh, I didn't realise what these were. Oh, let's see. Let's have a... oh, they're cool. Oh, they're kind of really cool, actually. Oh, I like them. Okay, what else can we put inside here? I'm getting carried away by all the things that can be done now. Oh, it's cool. Oops. That wasn't. Press the wrong button. Fucking hell. So I see I'm like a kid in a candy shop now. I'm looking at, oh, what have we got? Oh, what have we got there? What have we got there? Oh, that's nice. What have we got there? What have we got there? What have we got here? How about if we go for blue and black? Yeah. And let's put you at the opposite. Ah, see, kid stuff. Kid stuff. Right, so we've got a kiddie's room sort of here now. Yeah, see, that's pretty good. Look, let's check the HGTV, see if they've added any extra accessories up here. No, we'd already checked that, didn't we? The only extra thing we didn't do is the that stroller thing, innit? There we go. So we've got some kids stuff, right? Some pictures. I think we want some pictures on the walls now. So let's have a look. I think I always try and look for like childlike stuff, and then there's not a ton of like kiddie stuff, is there, painting wise? So when we look for the stuff for kids, there isn't really a lot for kids. Where is the teddy bear picture? It isn't there, but I think that's quite small. Oh, how big is the big one? Because I was complaining that that was too small. So, oh, that's not bad actually now. Like, because you can make a bigger size one. Look, I always feel like I really want a rug in a kid's room, but then you're not really always supposed to have rugs for kids, are you? Because then they can trip over them, so it doesn't always work out that well. So how big are the big rugs? And is there something? Triangular, asymmetric. That's quite fun, actually. Yeah, let's do that. Yeah, I think that works quite well, that, doesn't it? Blinds maybe for the windows. So, where's the window? There's doors and windows. Oh, that's just doors, that's not blinds, is it? So we have to go back to the traditional one for the curtains and blinds. And I think, oh, hang on, what about the patterned one? What are the patterns like? Let's check the patterns, shall we? I don't think we want to go for totally kiddie winky ones, but quite like that one actually. Let's I've got 3 windows. Alright, so let's attach those. There we go. So let's assemble those blinds, and then I think that is our little bit of garden done, and our hallway and our downstairs kids playroom area all painted and completed. So I think that's excellent work for today's episode. So I think that is where we will be leaving it for today. So hope you've enjoyed today's episode. Please don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. From Soft Kitty 99, goodbye and happy gaming!